Hi, my name is Guru Joe Boeg, and this is one of my senior instructors, Maestro Brian. Well, we want to talk to you a little bit about disarming, right? So we'll do a little bit about disarming and also cadenza or countering. So we're going to discuss disarming techniques. You know, with disarming, it's about one, blocking, make sure you don't get hit, and the other would be control. And control has to be established from the very beginning. And then you need to introduce some type of pain compliance or break in either the thumb, wrist, elbow, and shoulder, and then maybe the neck. So I'm just going to show you a few techniques on how to disarm, say, using thumb techniques. Okay? So Maestro Brian will feed me a 1. Okay, why don't you feed me this way? Here you go. Perfect. So this would be a classical block, a roof block, and then pinning and countering to the thumb right here. And this is actually a pain compliance technique, and from here you can guide the person wherever you want to go. Okay. Could be a number 2, and this is the same thing, blocking and then clipping the thumb in this position. 3, blocking, coming down to the thumb this way. There's also another thumb technique, carrying, coming in here, and then locking the thumb in this position. Okay. So after the thumb would be the wrist. I'll show you some classical wrist techniques. This would be the basic snake with the left hand. So as you can see, when you snake, you're creating stress on the wrist, and then coming to the disarm. 2. The snake could be strictly with the left hand. See it? So all the torque is based on this wrist. And 3. Again, putting stress on the wrist. And 4. And the same thing with 4. Putting pressure on the wrist here. Okay. Then after, with the wrist, you have snakes with your live hand or your left hand, and you can also snake with your right hand. So whatever the technique, you can twist. I can come this way. And then these are all wrist techniques, but snaking with the right hand. 2. It's called threading. Thread the needle here, and then coming here. And this is actually, you need to study the disarm. So figure out what it's attacking. So in this technique, it would be the wrist and the thumb. You're coming here, you're stressing the wrist, and then attacking the thumb here. Okay. And the other would be elbow techniques. So an elbow break, such as this, coming here, then attacking the wrist, then applying pressure to the elbow. 2, blocking, attack the wrist, now attack the elbow. When you attack the elbow, make sure you have the wrist locked upward and pushing up and down in that fashion. 3, again, this is still an elbow technique. Straight elbow, then you can bend the elbow and break the elbow in this fashion. See it? One more time. This is a straight elbow break, and then a bent elbow break. 4. See how I attack the elbow? The left hand will take care of the wrist. The puño on the right hand attacks the elbow. Again, in this position. This is a straight elbow, and then when you bend it, then you're going to break it this way. Okay? And then we'll have the shoulder. And the shoulder would be a shoulder dislocation. So if I block in this fashion, I would come here, attack here, then reach over here, grab my stick, and then you have the shoulder dislocation from here. I'm going to take you down, ready? In this fashion here. Okay. So you have the block, control, the snap, and then the takedown is here. What I suggest is don't memorize techniques. So know what you're attacking and just go to that principle. Whether it be the thumb, the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, and I'll show you the neck. So the neck would be applied this way. This is the shoulder, see it? Then you would use this as a crank right here. The neck is actually just the fulcrum, and the takedown is with the left hand. In this fashion here, okay? There's, you know, the Docepatas, they're famous for disarming. So I'm going to show you a little bit. I believe they call it law of opposites, or push-pull, or push-pop. So I'll show you some of those type of disarms. This is the block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up, and I'm going to strike down with the other side. Boom, in this fashion. 2. Now here, I'm going to hit down close to the hand and pop up on the wrist. So you're going to have two forces, one going up and one going down. The block, and then the disarm. 3. This is the block here. Now I'm going to hook this stick with the puño. I'm going to push up in this direction, and then I'm going to push down in this direction, creating opposite forces. Block, pull, and that's a disarm. Okay. And I'll just show you another one. 5. This is the block. Again, grab the stick, control. You're gonna push down and pull up, and that's what creates the disarm. You do that from this angle here. Now from here, you're gonna go down here and up here. In that fashion. Okay? And then you can do combinations. You can, say, attack the wrist and then go to a shoulder lock. I'll show you. This is the block. I'm going to go to the wrist with the push-pop technique in this fashion here. I'm going to come around this way. See how this spins around? Grab my stick, and then I'm going to dislocate his shoulder in this fashion. Good. I'll do that one more time. This is the block. This is the pop. In this fashion, coming around here, and then the shoulder lock.